Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and it's time for What's Sold. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. We're going to try and run through these as quick as we can. I'm going to start on Sunday, and we're going to blow all the way through at least part of Thursday here. So there's a lot. I'm going to try and barrel through them real quick so you're not sitting here for 45 minutes watching these. So let's skip back to Sunday night, right after we ended the live What Sold show. I accepted an offer on this. We actually went back and forth a little bit. He was a new buyer. He didn't want to pay the priority shipping, so he wheeled me down on price a little bit. The thing had been sitting for a while, so I took it. So $14 plus priority shipping. He's about $30 in for this pillow pet, so that's not bad. That thing just slid into a box and out the door. Super easy. And we also sold this vintage Carol Channing in Hello Dolly t-shirt. Carol Channing passed not too long ago, so this is a really cool shirt. I picked it up quite a while ago. It's been sitting. But this one, a pretty nice sale. I think $17 plus shipping, so that's not bad. And we sold another Christmas ornament. You're going to see a trend there. We've been selling these for a couple of weeks now. Pick these up at Hallmark for $1 each. These from 2017. This one just under $21. Free shipping, but they're very light. It costs about $4 to ship them out. I did the math a little bit today. Right now, after fees, after costs, some of them are paid, some of them are free shipping, but all told, net profit, we're sitting right now at about $225, and I've got 13 of these things left. So we're going to do really, really well. We're going to make between $300 and $400 on these Christmas ornaments in the spring. Go figure. Then we sold these Reebok Crossfit shoes. These were in fantastic condition. Not super, super high end, but they were in such good condition. They were a larger size, so I knew they would sell. $27.99 plus priority shipping, these going out. And then this one, not very much, right? But I picked up two of these bobbleheads at a garage sale last summer. They had $1 on each of them, and I said, hey, if I get them both, how about two for $1? He said, fine. We also got some motorcycle gear there. We made a lot of good money at that garage sale, and these were just kind of throw-ins at the end. So, you know what, 13 bucks and change, free shipping, so we don't make but a couple bucks. But you know what, that's okay. We get a good feedback out of this thing probably, and we move another item through the store. Okay, this one, a Nike floral, like a rain jacket, running jacket, whatever you want to call it. Really cool design. I couldn't find one necessarily quite like this. Brand new, never been worn. Picked this up at a local thrift for, it was normally $8. We got it for $4 because it was a half off weekend, and it actually has been sitting in the back of my shop in a death pile. And it's interesting, I saw that and a pair of Dickies shorts that sold in like a day. I thought, you know what, I need to list those. I listed them, they sold. This, it's like, you know what, it's getting into spring, it's going to rain. List it, it's sold. This sold for, what did it sell for? It sold for $34.99. Free shipping, but it was a first class package. So really nice sale, and it only lasted about a day and a half, if that. It sold really, really quickly. I'm also fairly happy with this sale. This is a Funko Pop. Don't let people tell you that they're not valuable. There are valuable Funko Pops. There's a lot of junk, but there's a lot of gems, just like sports cards, just like comic books, just like anything else collectible. This used to have a little bit higher resale value. It's gone down a little bit. I've been holding out, trying to get around the $70 mark, and it just wasn't going to happen. People were selling them too low. People started kind of tanking the market a little bit on this guy, and so it started to drop the price. So guy came up to $50 plus priority shipping, and I thought, you know what, I am completely, way into the profit on this deal. We paid $520 for a locker full of Funko Pops and video game stuff, and we've, I think, more than tripled our money at this point. So I thought, you know what, I'll take $50. I'm not going to let that go. So $50, this guy out the door. Very, very happy with that. And then this, I picked this up at Goodwill. You saw this in the Goodwill haul video. I told you this would be pretty good. It got caught in our, I think it was a 15% off sale for this item. So I didn't get a lot out of it. We paid $2.99 for this. It was actually came with another statue, and I didn't realize that her hand was broken off. So I'm not even going to try to sell that one. That one, I'm going to donate that one back. You know, maybe somebody wants it. I don't know, but I'm not going to try and sell it. How about a Hard Rock Cafe tank top? This one, brand new, unworn. The graphic is beautiful, shiny, bright white. Took an offer of $12. I think this was like 15 or 16 bucks, something like that. But I paid $1 at Goodwill, so free shipping on this thing, and you just slide it into a poly bag, it's out, and you've made like $8. So I like sales like that. This was a good one. But even better were these. This is a retail arbitrage find at Ross. Picked these up. It was Ross or TJ Maxx. Now I don't recall which one, but one of those two. And picked them up for about 40 bucks and just sold them for $104.99. Free shipping, but shipping isn't too bad. And because they sold for more than $100, you don't pay final value fees on eBay for shoes that sell over 100 bucks. So there's our savings. That's why I was able to do free shipping on them. And a nice little retail arbitrage profit. CDs still sell. They sell slow. Even Matchbox 20 CDs sell. This one for 13 bucks and change. I picked this up, I think it was like 49 cents, I think, at the Goodwill. And this album seemed to have a pretty good sell-through rate, so picked it up quite a while ago, but it's been just sitting in the media bin. And sold for $13.15 overnight. Free shipping, media mail, $2.80. So we're going to make about, what, $9 on this one for throwing a CD and a poly. I can do that. How about another Christmas ornament? This one going out for $10 and change. Again, free shipping, but we're only into these for $1 a piece. And like I said, we're over $200 in profit already. So I am more than happy making $5 a pop, because these are all, we sold our 2 high end right away. And so now everyone that sells is complete profit. So this is $5 in the bank. I'm completely okay with that. Lord of the Rings puzzle. This is such a cool graphic. I really, really liked it. If I liked sitting down and doing puzzles, I might have kept this one. It lasted longer than I thought it would, and I was hoping to get around 50 bucks for it, but put the store on a nice sale, and this one sold on the 30% off sale. So $41.99, this one out the door. I paid $20 for this at the Hallmark store. So not a huge profit, but we doubled our money. So I will definitely take that, and I'm happy to get one more puzzle out. I've got 2 more left. I've got 2 Pokemon puzzles left. So if you're in the market for a Pokemon puzzle, I don't know why, but they seem to be hanging around. Maybe they'll go at Christmas. I don't know. They don't seem popular during the lockdown, but that's all I've got left, and then I'm out of the puzzle game for now. So I'm very happy about that. I'm not going to get stuck on the tail end with a whole bunch of extra inventory. And this electronic organizer, this came from I've talked about it a lot of times. I basically cherry-picked a reseller getting out and went through his clothes, went through his hard goods, picked the stuff that I thought would sell. We paid $200 to fill the back of my Expedition, and we're well into the profit on that now. And this is just one of those little things that we throw in. This a little electronic organizer sold overseas. We're going to make a couple bucks. It cost $16 to send it overseas. I think it was listed at like, basically it's 10 bucks plus shipping is what it works out to. So we're going to make a few dollars on this, and it's complete profit. And on the day that this showed up from Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, I got this, and it's hanging up behind Chewy. You'll see that maybe on the next video. I'll see if we can't feature that. But got this mug that they put out, this benefit to St. Jude, which is really, really cool. They're doing some cool stuff there at that channel, the Commonwealth Picker and Commonwealth Flipper. He's got 2 channels, and check out the Homeschool Hustlers. That's his kiddos, and his daughter is sort of running the mug business, and they sold out really, really quickly. I was very excited to get one of these and a piece of Reagan's artwork. On the day that the When in Doubt, Parted Out Commonwealth Picker mug showed up, literally an hour after I opened this box, we sold a Crock Pot Lid. It got caught in the 15% off sale. It's probably about a $15 lid. I had it at $12 and change. Guy sent me $9.99, and I thought, you know what? He obviously wants it. I'm going to go a little bit more, so I went back for $11. I countered for $1 and a penny. But you know what? He took it. You saw this crock pot on the Goodwill video as well. So we're moving some of this stuff really quickly, which is cool to see. Okay, how about a baseball cap? Another thing I like selling. Baseball hats are very easy easy money. This one sold for just about 13 bucks plus shipping. So we're $1.50 into this. We make a pretty good little profit on that. And then this VHS tape, I think another one that I'm 49 cents into, something like that. I knew when I picked it up that I wasn't going to make much, but it had a decent sell-through rate. So I knew we would make a couple bucks. Might as well pick it up, right? So Dragon Slayer on VHS, 7.5 bucks. Free shipping on media mail, so in the end we make a few bucks. I don't mind selling smalls. I say it all the time, but there's a lot of people that say, you know what, $5 profit, that's not worth it. Really? I mean, figure that out per hour. I made a lot per hour slipping a VHS into a padded mailer. So, you know what, if that's not your business plan, that's fine, but it works for me. So don't be afraid of selling smalls. That's what we've got for now, guys. We're going to swing back because, like I said, we've got a few more days this week to film. Before I jump ahead in time, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on this video. It sure helps me. The channel's growing. At the time I'm shooting this, we're at 685 subscribers, so pushing on 700. And the more thumbs up we get, and frankly, more thumbs down we get is activity on the account, but more thumbs up we get, the higher we show up in searches, and other people can find these videos and hopefully find something that helps them. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell. That'll tell you when we put new stuff up. I would appreciate you doing any of that. If you've got a question or a comment down below. Shoot, my contact information is underneath the video in the description. You can shoot me an email, find me on Instagram, any of that. So with that, it's now Friday. And we're going to finish going over the what solds, guys. We've had a pretty good week. We've had a really good week. And one that sold overnight, this guy. I love getting sales like this overnight. This is a retail arbitrage pickup at Walmart. I'm pretty sure I paid $1.50 for these, something like that. I didn't pay hardly anything for them. They were on clearance. They sat around for a long time, but that's because I was waiting for the right buyer to come along because I lotted them all up together. So I was waiting for somebody doing a big project. We finally found that person, and all in, they're like 150 bucks into these lights. So that's not bad. Another really good sale is this thing. This actually going overseas, going to Thailand. Guys, all it is a little strap. It's about that big. It's a little Velcro strap that goes on an exercise belt to make it bigger. That's all it is. The exercise belt I picked up at an estate sale. It didn't work. It had some electronic elements in it that were fritzing out, but I sold the little pads that came with it for good money. That went to Australia, and now this going to Thailand for 25 bucks all in. I think we paid like $1 for the whole thing. So really nice profit. Took an offer on this. Actually, they sent me, I think, an offer of $14.99. And then I countered back at 18. I had it listed at like 24 bucks or something. It's a relatively rare HO scale train Wonder Bread, and really cool looking. It hadn't been put together, so it's a project for somebody. And you know what? I'm completely in the profit on these things now. I bought a whole box of them for you know, quite a while back. I think I'm in these for somewhere between 25 and 50 cents a piece, if that. And then this going out. I love hats. This, the silver dollar bar here in Montana, a trucker style hat. They've got, it's actually a bar with silver dollars all over inside the bar, kind of a tourist trap location, and one of the few things that are actually there. I think they have a hotel there as well. I paid, I think, 50 cents for this at a garage sale, and it was a nice turnaround. Here you go, cat. I sold them again. More booty shorts, $12.74 for these shorts. Free shipping, but they weigh like 6 to 8 ounces, so they're very cheap to ship, and I usually get them at garage sales for very cheap. I used to be able to get them at Goodwill for $1 on Dollar Mondays if they were the right color. Those days are gone, so I'm going to have to stock up at garage sales, because while I still have a pile over here, it's getting slim. I've sold a lot of these over the last month. How about a C3PO? This was a Walgreens pickup, a little RA deal. Didn't make a ton of money on him, but made a little bit. This one, a nice sale. All in, the buyer's about 30 bucks. $8.99 for this PC game, Mass Effect. When I got it, it was quite a while ago. I thought it was going to be great, and then I learned how to comp. It's not great. What was it? $8.99 is what we sold this thing for. I'm just glad that it finally moved. We sold these guys here too. These were retail arbitrage pickups from Walmart. I think we paid $1.50 a piece. And as you can see, they sold pretty well. They sold okay individually, but I decided to lot them up and put them together because they're both relatively rare. And so I figure, you know what, let's lot them up. The right person's going to come around. And it took 6 months or so, but they did. And so we flipped this around for a nice little profit. This one was a fun little sale. I actually got this one along with a message saying, hey, this is a quarantine gift for a friend. Can you leave a note in there saying, hey, I just wanted to give you something to brighten your day? That was at least the essence of the message. We absolutely can do that. I've had one other person ask if we could leave a note in there before, and I've got no problem doing that. I have my wife do that. Nobody would be able to read my handwriting. It's too messy and or too small. So she went ahead and wrote that. She even drew little flowers and smiley faces on a card. So that person's going to be very happy. This is a little vintage salt and pepper and little sugar bowl. Picked this up at the sale. I think this was the one. There were two sales that were pretty close to each other where we picked up a whole pile of stuff and got out for 15 bucks both times. I think this is the one where we bought the Christmas fireplace, the cardboard fireplace that sold almost instantly for like 50 bucks, and then everything else we found is profit. So this is completely profit, $16 and change plus shipping. So a nice little sale, and it's going to make somebody's day. So I'm really happy about that sale. Remember this, guys? Remember when I picked these up? I told you this was going to be a good VHS tape. I don't know if any of y'all believe me or not. VHS tape, they're in almost 50 bucks all told, guys, for a former rental VHS tape. I told you there's some value there. A lot of people don't see the value. You've got to find it where people don't realize. And you've got to take the time to look. I dug through 8 boxes of VHS tapes. I pulled out 21. Probably 12 or 15 of those are pretty good ones. This one was a great one. And I knew that it was going to be good. There's only 2 others listed. They're listed for ridiculously high prices, more than what they sell for. This is sold for as much as $50, so I got near top end for this VHS tape of Don't Open Till Christmas. Not shabby. These I picked up for $0.25 a piece. These old Chester the Cheetos mascot, just plastic cups. There's some scratches on them, but they're not bad. They're in pretty good condition, and I actually thought they'd be more desirable than what they are. I kind of lowered my expectations, lowered the price, and then kept sending out offers, and eventually somebody bit. Right about 16 bucks is what we got for these, plus shipping. So not bad, not great. I mean, but it was still kind of a cool item to have and to be able to hang on to for a while. So, I don't know. I'm okay with it. And then this was really cool. We held on to this for quite a while. This was something from last summer. 100% profit here. This is just an old cast iron bell. It's like a deer or a stag. And it's rustic decor, essentially. The bell sounds really, really clear. It's a cool piece. And I knew eventually it would go. I had it priced about 50 bucks. Been lowering it. Right now there's a sale going on, and so somebody, I can't remember if this was a sale price or if this was an accepted offer, but about 44 bucks. This just went in quite a bit of bubble wrap and then a padded flat rate, and so it shipped out pretty easy, and it's straight profit, so pretty good. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol can be pretty good if you find the right stuff. This one, something I picked up before Christmas. I thought it would go for Christmas. It didn't. I've got a few more of these. Not necessarily a great buy on my part, but I know they'll sell eventually. I'm not going to make much money on them. You know, just happy to move this one along. This for 20 Great British pounds, which is, what, about 25 bucks or so, right thereabouts. So we make a couple bucks on this, sending this overseas. I've got 2 of these. I've now sold one. I knew they would go eventually. They're just quirky. People are starting to get out and golf again. An alien head golf cover. Picked this up at the local thrift for $1 for each of them. So $2 all in on these. And this sold for just under $13 plus shipping. This one, a little embroidery kit. Had it posted for about 16 bucks, something like that. But somebody sent me an offer of $11.99. And I thought, you know what? Why not? So I gave them a deal, and they gave me a good review. So you know what? It worked out. We made a couple bucks. I picked this up at the National Guard thrift store quite a while ago. That's actually been closed. I think they're still closed, as a matter of fact. But I hope they reopen soon, because there are some treasures to be found out there. I picked this up for 50 cents there, so didn't make a ton of money, but we made $5-6 on this one. And getting near the finish line now. These actually sold while we were waiting for the finish of my auction that I was running. And so I was getting, on my watch was buzzing a whole bunch because I got a couple of Facebook messages. These things sold. Got a couple other notifications. All were coming in at the same time. So I actually thought the auction was going much better than what it was, but happy to sell these things. I picked these up at the local thrift. They had packs of 11 of them. Weird amount to put together, but 11 for $5. So I bought like 40 or 50 of these things. They're very slow movers, but as you can see, we just sold 4 of them for 20 bucks and change. I think that's what it was. Yep, that's what it was, $20.98. So not bad, and I think that's the sale price. I think I've sold a couple at the higher price point before these went on sale. So we're definitely into the profit here on these now. So anytime a batch of 4 of these sell, it's 100% profit. And our last thing here, we picked these up for $35 at Walmart on clearance. Knew it had a pretty good sell-through rate. It seemed to sell right at $99.99. But it sold there for free shipping. So I thought, you know what? I don't want to pay free shipping if somebody in Hawaii buys this. So why don't we put it at auction with calculated shipping? That's what we did. Check it out. All right. 80? This is plus shipping, y'all. Most of these we're selling, buy it now for $99.99
Also,
free shipping.
if they're a little bit closer, 83. Shipping's going to be cheaper for them, so they might go in. Now somebody's going to try and swoop right here at the end. Here we go, 84. Come on, guys. All right, 84 bucks.
And they paid. So there you go. I thought it was going to hopefully go a little bit higher. You always hope that 1 or 2 people or 3 people, I guess you can't really have 1 person, 2 people or 3 people kind of get involved in a bidding war, and then it turns into not looking at the price so much as just winning. We didn't really get that, but I think we got a little bit more than what we would have potentially. Just depending on where the person lived. As it turned out, these folks lived fairly close over in Gresham, Oregon, so shipping was pretty cheap for this thing, and that's okay. I mean, we definitely made money. I knew we weren't going to get rich off of these, but I knew we were going to make money. It was a sure thing as you can get with reselling, and I'm real happy with that. So we've had a really, really good week. I've been super excited with sales. Sales were up for the last 30 days. We are paying off a lot of school loans right now. That's what we do with a lot of this eBay money. I mean, some of it certainly works its way into the monthly budget to help things move a little bit easier here, but mostly paying off school loans. Paid off my school loans last year. My wife's school loans are now up. Hoping to knock those out by the end of the year. So really happy about the month that we've had. Looking forward to the month ahead. I think it's going to be great on eBay. I think it's going to be great on YouTube. We got some great stuff planned. Garage sales are starting to pop up. In fact, one of them tomorrow morning, guys. I think actually there may be 2. I don't know. We'll see what we can find. They don't sound super exciting, but it's a garage sale, and we're going to go. But for now, that's what's sold. I know this is getting long. Thanks for sticking around. If you stuck around this far, leave a comment down below, hit the bell, hit the like, all of that helps. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.